Uganda's longest-serving president, Yoweri Museveni, has reclaimed his seat at the office yet again. Now, Museveni's win has thrown some fresh light on the credibility of the voting process. This is the opposition leader, Bobi Wine, who was put on house arrest, has managed to escape. Now, Uganda's Electoral Commission has depicted Museveni winning about 72% of the vote, while his main challenger, Bobi Wine, trailing behind with roughly 24% of the votes. Museveni, who is now 81, has ruled Uganda since 1986. Now, the election was held under a nationwide internet blackout, which opposition says was intended to rig the vote. International observers, including the United Nations, have cited widespread intimidation, repression and violence during the campaign period. At least about 10 deaths were also reported around election day, with clashes breaking out in several areas. And as the results emerged, opposition leader Bobi Wine said that he had escaped a police and a military raid on his home in Kampala. His party claimed an army helicopter had landed in his compound, attempting to detain him, and the police has denied these claims. Now, Bobi Wine later posted online saying that he had fled the raid, while his wife and relatives remain under house arrest. The Museveni's early years were credited with economic recovery, infrastructure rebuilding, and also a globally recognized response to HIV and AIDS crisis. However, critics say that his leadership has increasingly turned authoritarian. Term limits were removed in 2005, age limits were scrapped in 2017, clearing the way for extended rule amidst allegations of election manipulation and human rights abuses. The rights groups have also accused him of running a brutal campaign of repression against the opposition, and Uganda's capital Kampala is swarming with security forces. Armored military vehicles and men in uniform are patrolling the city. The Museveni's victory extends his 40-year grip on power. This, even as the opposition leaders have rejected the outcome and call for resistance. With Bobi Wine at large and tensions running high, Uganda now faces renewed scrutiny over democracy, civil liberties and political freedoms. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.